Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom and also April. And today we are making some adjustments, I'm getting some bigger, I'm getting my little bits, processed a little more stuff done to them. So I've started out with things like these that forgot my timer. So there's that. It is in airplane mode though, so that's cool. All right. Anyhow, so I'm kind of making them a little more substantial. This is now a little easier to just put on something like this. See, now it's all ready to go. Or this, and it's ready to go. So I'm just kind of adding something to them in most cases, whether it's if I just ink around the edges, or if I add it to something else, or if I do both. So I've got this butterfly. This was a stamp that I stamped, and it was loose in the drawer, just like a stamp. And then I inked around it and I put it on a piece of collage scrap. So I've got my scrap bin over here, and that's what I'm using to make these things. So this is a pay bill, tells you when to pay a bill stamp for like journaling or something. And I've just stuck it on a piece of book page. Then I put some white paper on the back, and now it's complete, and I inked it, and now it's complete, and it's ready to just, it's almost complete. Anyway, and it's ready to put into a little pocket somewhere for something. There. So, yeah, so I've got this, I think this is a Tim Holtz something or other. This is from a book. It's just a piece I cut out from a book, and I put it on some index card and inked it. So now it's a little card that you can put in. This is my stamp. I made this stamp. I carved this stamp. And then just some more index card on the back. This was already white on the back, so I just inked around the back, and now it's completely ready to put in if I want. Same with this. This is a statement from 49 Dragonflies. It has a kit that has like affirmations in it, and this is from that, and I just put it on some cardstock, and then I just inked the back, so you can write something on the back if you want. I just glued these together and inked the edges. So a lot of them I really just inked the edges because I could. If I need to do more, I can. This is the definition of mess. I think that's pretty fitting for me, so I just put it on some white background, and then on some book page, just to make it look a little more on purpose. This is a scrap of napkin, and I've just put it on a little piece of something. Now I'm gonna probably put something on the back of this, and I could just tuck it in a little pocket again. Just inked the back. This is just some scraps I inked and threw together. 3 pieces of scraps. This is I don't remember where this came from, but it's a sticker thing. I just put something on the back. All right, so I'm sure you get the idea. I've done a ton of stuff. So now I'm going to show you more. We're going to do more. Those are my examples. Now we're going to do other stuff. Let's see. So basically all I do is grab one thing from somewhere, from a pile or from my little bits thing, and then I grab another piece of scrap, whatever, and I go from there. Now is what I'm looking for. So I've got my sander, my sanding block here. And I'm just taking some of the shine off this, but it's still pretty shiny. I just want there to be a place where I can glue it and where it will adhere. So now, for the first time in a long time, I've got my vintage photo out. Ha! And it's not going to dry out, I hope. I think, maybe. I might have to re-ink it, to be honest. But it looks like I'm getting something, so that's cool. I haven't used vintage photo in months. Months. Okay, and this is scrap from the mystery box challenge, where my husband got me a package of crowns from the dollar store to use. And they're coming in super handy in a lot of ways, so yay. And once this glue dries clear, which it will, I'm just going to have this nice little phrase ready to go. All right, now I've got, got cords over my head. This says liberal. All right. I'm going to just kind of cut out around it a little more. Just get some of this extra words off here and stuff. And I'm going to make liberal be a shiny word too, or a shiny thing. Okay. I'm going to erase. There's some pencil on it. I'm just going to erase. Erase. Okay. Now let's take some of this. Instead of doing brown or black, let's do blue. This is just a definition from a dictionary that I cut out. Oh, hello. Stay put. And I had some pages where I looked at the words and went through and picked out the words that I thought would be good to use. There we go. Here's my wipey so I can wipe some of this glue off. There we go. Okay. Much better. Much better. So I wore my brace yesterday, but I couldn't for cutting because the pressure point from the gloves rubbing up against the handles and rubbing into my hand, it was like the perfect angle to make it hurt. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside for a little bit so that I'm not doing everything with this shiny. But I do like it. Look, I made this looks like a medal now, I think. And then I've got one I want to show you. I've got one I want to show you because I think it's super cute. It's this little flower with the metal looking frame. Okay. Done showing off now. Alright, so I'm just going to tear this side here like this and then tear the bottom off. It's just a little list of numbers, but I want to, since I've got the blue out, let's do the blue. And I ink around it. And then I'm going to find something to put it on. So, I've got this that I can put it on here. And then I can cut that out. And put it on something else. So cut it and ink it and put it on something else. And then it'll be its own little decoration. Ready to go. Or I could just leave it on this card because this card is white and I could just ink the back of it. Let's do that. And then if I want to stick it in a little thing, put a little word on it or a little picture or something, I can do that. But if not, it's still, you know, ready to be put on something. Okay, talked myself into that pretty good, huh? These are little words. Celebrate. All right, let's celebrate with blue. I'll switch colors in a minute. I'll just do a little bit more like this with the blue. Did I set my timer? Oh, I did. Good. That was smart of me. Whew. I worry about myself sometimes, but then I usually come through. All right, so this says celebrate. And it's just this little itty bitty word, right? But if you put it on top of some stuff with borders, for example, look, we can put it on this one as well. And that's a different colored background there. So that'll add some interest. Da, 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 da. All right. There. Now one more layer of let's trim that side a little bit. One more layer of the green, and we've got again a complete. And it's a little more substantial than it was when it was just the word. Cool. That's cute. Now, we'll switch colors here. Let's do walnut. Come here, walnut. Okay, cool. Let's see. All right, just getting these ready to cut. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna pull out some more of this because I've got it right here. So why not use it? Come here, walnut stain. Let's see. There we go. That's some good coloring on there. Okay. And now we glue. And then we glue again. All right. So just trying to make a straight line here. That's all. There. Okay. Now we ink again. And that one I'm going to call done. It doesn't need third layer. It's got 2 layers. 2 layers is good. There. But it'll stand out on its own a little more. All right. What else do we have? I've got this. Whoop. I got that. Okay. So I'm going to use walnut stain because it's what's open and ready right now. And okay, glue. And I'm going to glue it right on this little scrap of paper here. Like that. There. Now that's ready to be added to the front of a card or into a book. It says thanks. All right, let's do this one, February 14th here. Let's ink the edges, and your fingers, because that's how this works. All right. And, okay. All right, there's that. ink one more. Whoops. Where'd you go? Here you are. All right. And we'll put it on this. We'll make a bigger one. Make it big. Yep. Put the cover on. This was a new bottle, like, beginning of the week. Maybe a couple weeks. I don't know. Could be either. My concept of time is, well, difficult to explain, I guess. All right. Okay. I know that may have not been the most fun to watch. This is too wide, or not wide enough to use for that. So, I could do, this is purple. That would work. All right, let's see. Now that part was torn, so I'm just going to cut it so it's straight. And I'm going to cut this so it's straight. All right, walnut stain on the edges. Make it look a little aged. Did it. Okay. There, like that. Now, this is like the cover of a book, so it's got some shine to it. So I fixed it. All right, glue, art glitter glue. Okay. And let's see. Cut it a little closer. There we go. And now more ink, because I love ink. There is that. Now we can put on a little piece of something. Here's something. This will work. I'm gonna put a piece of this Contract Bridge score pad that I got at the Goodwill. And I'm just gonna scrape off some of this shine. All right. And we'll glue it down. Trying to make sure I'm in screen. Just gluing everywhere. Okay. There. Now I gotta trim it. And I gotta ink the back, but I like this. There. That's ready to tuck into something. That's a scrap. That's a scrap. That's a scrap. That's a scrap. Excuse me, I have to cough for a moment. Sorry about that. I hate doing that. All right. Ah! Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. So, let's see. I got another. This is the definition for genuine. like that. Let's get this. Let's get this pencil off here. Okay, there we go. Better. Very nice. Now we'll ink it. Walnut stain, as I said. Here, walnut stain. We started turning the heat on right before I moved the desk. That's why I moved the desk. So I'm not sure that my ink isn't drying out from, or hasn't dried out from that. Let's see. Is this big enough? It's so close, but it's not. How about you? So close, but no cigar. Let's see. So this is pretty much how I do these. I know that it's fun and exciting, I can tell. Okay. Trying to find something interesting to put it on. Oh, this will work. This is interesting. Piece of collage. All right. I got a cough again. Sorry about that. All right. Let's trim the edges of this so that I'm starting with straight edges to work with. And here. Okay. All right. There and there. And now there. And so now it's a little bigger, it's a little sturdier. It's got some more color to it. There. It's ready to go on a page. Extraordinary is this word. Do. All right. So let's glue this down. Oh, okay, it's been a half an hour now. Just checking the time. There we go. No, this one's ready to go on a page too, and I just think they look much nicer with something behind them. Less just thrown on and drifting, more on purpose. Nope, not that. All right, sorry, let's work on this one. This already has a nice plain background, but it's not very sturdy because the background is, I mean, it's copy paper, but it was coffee dyed and it seems a little brittle. So I'm going to put it on this. Oh, there we go. This piece of lined paper here. There. And it already feels more structured. And it's not even dry yet. So that's good. All right. There's another thing that can be tucked in a little envelope. Let's put this. I'm going to cut this a little bit there. A little bit here. There. Ink. And I'm going to put it on this. So it's got notebook or lines on the back. So they're not all going to look the same. And if I decide not to use it on a thing where, like, to pull in, if I decide not to stick it in a pocket or something, I can still adhere it to the page. But now I've got a little bit more option. If I don't want to, I can just tuck it, and then I've got this writing space on the back. So I try to use as many little bits up as I can. Let's see. This says November, and it's just kind of wonky. Like the sides are wonky. Okay. Now they're straighter. Now this is still not very substantial, so I am going to put it on this. There. So I just kind of do whatever comes to mind with these. But I do have fun making them, and I haven't done it in a while. So, there's this. Okay. Alright, this says All Smiles. I like it. It's a stamp. Alright, I'm going to ink it and stick it on this collage piece. Now, I think I'm going to put a bigger border around this one than I have done the other ones. So, let's see. Nice fat border. Like that. Okay. There's that. Looks pretty even to me. Alright, and now I'm going to switch to black ink. Not for any reason other than why not. Okay, come here. Come here, you. Too small. Also too small, I'm sure. I could do this. Yep. Alright, so this is my black soot. And that's all this is just kind of grab something that looks like it might work. And that is another piece that you can put in. Ready to go. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. It's an illness. Okay. This says happy. Erasing, erasing. 2, 2, 2. There's that. Oh, let go. Let go. All right, let's do this one for happy too, because I got a nice big spot here that it'll fit on perfectly. Look at that. All right. So ink in the edges, ink in the edges. So last night I started doing this because I wanted to come up with something that I could do that I didn't need to film for. Obviously I changed my mind and decided I needed to film, but I've got the ephemera that I'm making to put in my shop. I've been filming this stuff because I have everything ready to go. So I've just been kind of bouncing from, you know, finishing up one project and going to the next and filming it because everything's been lined up by me, ready to go. So I could do that. And so I started doing this with the ephemera and kind of just making it more. More what? I don't know, but more. And here I am, right? Right. Here, black ink. So, oh, that's very striking now that I just inked the inker. Okay. Yeah, so I just started making stuff because I couldn't make a video last night because it was just dinner time and whatnot are kind of it gets busy and noisy at our house. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's easier to film when the boys are at school. All right. I like that. That'll go nicely in, I don't know, lots of journals. Lots of journals. Let's see. Guide. Guide's a good one. Too big. Too big. So now we go this way. Just right. Okay. We're just gonna Goldilocks our way through this. By the way, I really hope her parents, like, put her in timeout for running off, breaking and entering. You know, those are the things you need to, like, nip in the bud. Although, having said that, I have a kid who invites himself to other people's foods. Can I have a bite of that? Can I have a bite of that? Can I have a bite of that? Luckily, he mostly does it here and with us, and not so much with, like, random people, which is awesome. But, oh, that's nice in and of itself. Well, with some inking, but just those two. That's very nice. Mom, that looks good. Can I have a bite? Yep, sure can, honey. It doesn't matter what he gets, because he gets to pick, you know, if we order food, he picks what he gets. So it's not like if, you know, I picked him a food that he didn't like. That's not the case. It's just everybody else's, the food is always greener on somebody else's plate. That's pretty much it. All right. So there's that. Let's see. I'm just trying to grab stuff. I don't need that. Let's grab this. Okay, I don't think I need this right now. I could use this. This could be good. Let's play with this. Nope, this way up. Okay. So, I am going to... This doesn't need a whole lot of holding. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it leaks through because it's going to get glued down to something else. Cool. I'm just going to start... glue this to that. All right. And there's a thing that's ready to go on. I'm going to do that with this butterfly too. Cool. Let's do it this way. I'm going to make it a square around the butterfly. So. Well, not a square, a rectangle. I do know my shapes most of the time. Okay, and that is also ready to go on a page. All right, that was fun. That was a good experiment. We'll play with that again, I'm sure. All right, a decision had to be made. I can see, well, let's do this one on here too. So I've got this. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ink it real quick on the edge here. Okay. Ah. All right. Decision had to be made. I don't know what we're deciding, but we got to decide it. It's like a fortune cookie. Just grab a piece out of a book. Oh, this says I love you, Mom. That's cute. It's not big enough. Or it's too big. Inking in black. Where are we? We still got 20 minutes. That's a lot of minutes to have left. Okay. Cool. This works. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. All right. And that. And we'll ink it. And it'll look nice and lovely. So these are all just bits that I cut out from different places. I've got some things from kits. These are from paper that I had, and I just cut out each individual car like that. so they can go and get tucked into pockets or glued to stuff or whatever. Whatever. La la la. Okay, now you are another definition. Mighty. I'm sure that's why I saved it, because I don't know what mendicant means. So, mighty it is. Alright. Let me make sure I'm still... Are we still recording? We're still recording. Huzzah. Alright. Here we go. Mighty. Mighty. Do. I like it. Alright. Now I'm thinking of Mighty Mouse, and I've got that theme song stuck in my head now. Woo! Alright. Gratitude. Let's throw some gratitude down here. Alright. Gratitude. Now let's go back to my vintage photo after this one's done. After this one is done, not before. Silly, silly Billy. Okay. There's that. Dum. Dum dum dum. Now, get the edges of this, and then we'll switch to the vintage photo. I wasn't ready yet. I was not ready. There. I'm just... mess. I am a messy. Oh, that's cute. I like that a lot. I know there's not much to it, but that is okay. Let's see if we can get some ink going here. I do have some. We'll see. We shall see. So far, so good. That looks inky to me. Inky, inky, inky. Ink, ink, ink. Doot, doot, doot. That's cute. That's going to be awesome. Just on a thing. All by itself. Oh, you know what I can put on here, though? Also got this little thing. There. Perfect. That was the last thing that was needed. The missing piece. The final touch. Alright. Probably off screen again. I feel like I'm always off screen. Let's do it there. There. Cute. And now I'm going to do the back. Just in case I just want to use it as a little card. It's a little flimsy, but it might just want to hang out someplace. Okay. That was cute. This is just a number I cut out because I liked it. Gonna glue it on something else. There is a child outside making high-pitched noises, which I am not complaining about. But if you hear something, it's not a dog or a cat or a plane. It is a child howling at the wind, maybe. I don't know what. Howling at something. And it is not my child because my children are at school. So I'm just going to leave the howling child alone. Do-do-do-do. There. I think I'm going to throw this out. I have a ton. This is a stamp I have. And I can't think of a way that using half of that would be helpful. All right, and now we glue, let's see. Oh, I got a cough again, friends. Not a fan. 0 out of 4 stars. Do not recommend. All right, so what am I doing? Ah, yes. This will work. And this will also work. Okay, so I am going to rip that, ink this. Oh, look at that. There we go. There's some nice color coming off this. That makes me happy because I couldn't tell. Okay, rip some of this off. Rip that off. Some of that there. Do that. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. So I haven't done my nails because I'm using my hands for this. Also, I don't have all the stuff I need to do my nails. I need to buy myself a new top coat, and I just haven't been able to do that yet. So I gotta wait until I can. Which, I mean, should happen eventually. Soonish, I think. That's cute. You can put it this way, you can put it that way. Oh, you can hit your head on the cords like me. You don't need to do a lot to kind of make it more of a focal point, unless just something thrown on the page. If that makes sense. And I really feel like you can turn just about anything into a focal point. I'm looking for, all right, I'll use this. I was looking for, I should have some, the stickle things, not stickles, liquid pearls maybe. But I'll have to look for them, it looks like. So I'm just gonna, make a big mess like that and put it way off to the side. Cool. All right. Now, I can use a brain. I could use a brain. All right. So, I don't even know. I still haven't touched my sewing machine. It's actually still in my trunk right now. I need to go get it and see if I can screw around with it, but it feels like more work than I've been able to anticipate being able to do. But I'm probably blowing it out of proportion, and it would probably be super easy to just go ahead and get it out and screw around with it. So maybe I'll have to do that this afternoon. See, I've still got all these strips, but I don't want to just use these. Just because I want some variety. Okay. I'm inking. And I'm inking. Let's see. You are a good strip to put on something. Oh, this is good. This could be cute. That's big enough. And that's big enough. Let's see. Let's get you cut and inked. Yo. There we go. One dun 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ink, ink, ink. I suppose while I'm inking, I could make it more interesting by telling you jokes. Like, what's black and white and red all over? Hot fudge sundae with ketchup on it. What else? What else have I got? There, I'm kind of almost making clusters using these pieces of stuff. Okay, another joke. What's black and white and red all over? A newspaper. What else? What's the last thing on a bug's mind as it hits a windshield? His butt. Excuse me for just a second while I cough my lungs up. All better. She said, knowing it wasn't actually all better and was only temporarily better. Trying to think of another joke. Okay. Trying to think of knock-knock jokes now. Yeah, let's just glue this to the back like that. Let's do that. All right. Got how many minutes left? 6 minutes left. All right. That's fine. There. I'm gonna let this dry for a minute. And let's ink this again, this up. This is nice and sturdy, so I'm just gonna ink it and put it in the pile. I can't remember if I did that with the other ones, but this one I'm going to ink it and put it in the pile. All right, there's that. My hand is feeling pretty good today, and it seems that I am able to ink, so I think I'm going to take advantage of that and get some more inking done, maybe in between videos, because I plan on doing another video, and I think I've got plenty of time to do it. So I'm gonna. And that one's gonna be where I'm making something. Like a specific something, Not all willy-nilly like this. Okay. There's that. Let's switch to the blue again. Just because we've got 4 minutes left, why not use blue? I guess that logic makes as good sense as anything else. Alright, let's take this, and I'm going to put it right here, glue it, cut it out. And then ink it again. Okay. Then I'm going to put the rest of this away so I'm not only using this stuff. The edge inks very nicely on this shiny stuff for some reason. I like it. Cute. It's just a picture of a quilt block. It's a pattern. Alright, I think that is going to be it. We have made, let's go back down to the bottom here. These are the things we've made today. Just hanging around the house. I think that was one of them. Okay, so we've made these. Thank you so much for watching and for crafting along with me as I did this. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.